Do a test real quick.
Yeah, my mic, it's live, guys.
It's not picking you up as good though. I'm gonna turn off your noise gate real quick. Oh, why do you have all that shit on there?
Mine's the one that we left all that on.
Do we want to just take it off right now?
I don't care.
I think I'm gonna take it off. I think you don't need it. Let me try something. And 1 second. Okay, try talking.
No, fuck you. I don't want to talk. I don't feel like saying words.
Okay.
Words are hard.
And now I just need to check something. Okay. So you actually just need a little bit of a noise gate. Literally. That's the only thing you need for this. And the other one wasn't actually helping you, I'm looking at. It was cutting you off. So I don't know why we were using that. It's literally cutting off your words.
We've literally never had an issue with my audio, so I think you're wrong. But
I mean, I'm just telling you what it was doing right there. I think that we might be good though with that.
yeah, I mean, never once have we had a problem with my audio, so no matter what you say here, I'm just going to disagree with you.
Okay. Oh, I just want to set up a noise gate on you real quick for like -30.
My other issue is that you don't actually know how the noise gate really works, so you know, whatever.
There we go. Hey, you should be good.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead here and continue on. We have Ryan with us now. He will be taking some voices for us, and we will be just trying to go for the ending for about 15, maybe 20 minutes. I think we're pretty damn close, though, considering, you know, we've gone through 3 sets of doors, and we don't actually have all the info, so... what are you gonna do? Okay, there you go.
Junpei and June headed back toward the large hospital room.
Oh. You know what helps? There we go.
They stepped through the door and out of the shower room. Down the hallway they went, searching for Clover in every corner. They had reached the stairs when...
Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Oh, thank God.
Seven appeared, breathless and yelling.
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. You want me to take this one?
No.
You got it?
Junpei, June, where were you guys? He looked pale, and his face was drawn. Something terrible had happened. Junpei's breath caught in his throat.
Did something... Oh, did something happen?
Seven drew a shaking hand across his face and gulped down a breath of air. Clover is...
Uh-oh.
Clover is dead.
Fuck!
I found her in the first-class bathroom. Damn.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking we're close to an ending. All just staring around. Thank you for the lurk, Annie King.
All sound ceased for Junpei. The world was an empty, muffled expanse. Then he began to hear his own breathing. June's mouth moved, but he heard nothing. She tried once more, and then her energy was gone, and she collapsed against the wall. He could have helped her, but he hadn't, and now she was dead. So he stood there, frozen in place. Clover. Clover. Why? Why had this happened? He forced his body to move. Each step felt like another nail pounded into his heart. Finally, he was in front of her. He knelt and placed 3 fingers against Clover's neck. No pulse. No breath. But she was still warm and her eyes were closed peacefully. It could have been easy to think she was asleep. Easy, that is, were it not for the slowly expanding puddle of blood beneath her. He traced its source back to her back. A gash just beneath her shoulder blade. Was the weapon a knife, perhaps? If it was a knife, the killer had taken it when they left. When he closed his eyes, he saw Clover smile. Her innocent smile. Her energy. He would never see her smile again. He could have done something. He could have helped her. His stomach twisted itself into a sickening knot. Junpei lifted a limp June from the floor and carried her from the bathroom.
Are you all right?
It was a foolish question and he knew it.
You want me to take this one or do you want to?
Yeah, you can take it.
Yes, I think so.
Her voice was weak. The fever had gone down, but the emotional scars she'd received were not likely to recede as quickly. Junpei laid his hand on her shoulder and they walked back to the bedroom.
You should get some rest.
He lowered June until she was sitting against the bed. She nodded once and stared at the floor. There were 4 others in the room. Ace, Lotus, Santa, and Seven. They all stared at nothing, their faces drawn and tired. After a while, they drifted into the bathroom to see Clover's corpse themselves. Once everyone was back in the bedroom, Junpei walked slowly to the center of it and looked around as the slumped figures gathered there.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me. Seven spoke from behind Junpei. He turned around. Seven's hand was up.
Why'd you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey guys, I found her, but it's bad. She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick. Or something like that. Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right? Junpei nodded and closed his eyes. There was one more thing he needed to ask.
Seven, there's one more thing I'm worried about.
What's that?
When he finished all the puzzles in this room and got the door open, you stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why'd you do that?
Why, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock. So we could come back to this room. Oh. You think I did it?
Well, I don't know. It kind of depends on, what you say, doesn't it?
Seven sighed and shook his head. Follow me. There were 2 doors standing next to one another. He opened the one on the right. Behind the door was a closet. Seven stepped inside. He stood in front of one of the shelves that filled it and gestured toward a small box. The box was a small metal cube. He looked at Junpei. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through the room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Besides, I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put that blade in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now? Junpei nodded and looked at the safe. He grabbed the handle and shook it. Nothing happened. It was as locked as it had been when Seven found it. There was one change, however. Just underneath the safe was a pile of fine, reddish-brown powder. Rust. Junpei stared at it for a moment. Had someone opened the safe, dislodging the rust? Junpei left the closet. Seven followed him back to the bedroom. It was cold and quiet. No one spoke. They sat, frozen in place by shock and grief and fatigue. The room felt tiny and oppressive, and the thick metallic smell of blood filled the room. Junpei turned and headed for the living room. Anything to get out of here. Was there some other clue, perhaps? Anything that might lead them to whoever had stabbed Clover? He took his time and examined the room carefully. His eyes caught on the door. The door that led to the passageway of door number 5. Behind that door was the dead body of the 9th man.
Maybe I should have another look at it just in case.
Quietly, he pushed open the door. The smell hit him like a blow to the face. His lungs contracted, unwilling to inhale such fetid air. Acid boiled up from the base of his stomach, churning what little food was there into a violent froth. It was too much for him, and he vomited. A thin stream of yellow water and bile spattered onto the floor. He wiped his mouth weakly and stared at the dead body. Chunks of torn flesh lay in an arc around the body. What remained of its intestines had slid out onto the floor. The pool of blood that framed it was half dry, but so thick that it had taken on a texture not unlike that of an egg yolk prepared sunny side up.
Uh-oh.
On the floor next to the broken mass of the man's head lay his glasses, cracks spidering across the lenses.
So, for everybody watching this, something's missing. I wonder if Junpei will see and realize.
The blood stains near them had already dried like scabs on the floor. That was when he noticed.
It's gone. His bracelet. It's gone.
It had been there when Junpei had gone through door 5 before. He was sure of it. Right next to the glasses. But now, it was gone. The number 9 bracelet was gone. But why? Had someone taken it? He was turning it over and over in his mind when he heard Seven's voice. Huh? Where'd Junpei go? It had drifted out to him from the living room. Junpei walked slowly out of the hallway. Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway? Seven looked up as Junpei entered the room. Did you find something? He thought for a moment before he responded.
No. Nothing.
Technically, it wasn't a lie. He hadn't found anything. In a way, in fact, that was the problem. Something he'd expected to find hadn't been there. The ninth man's bracelet.
What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it?
Seven led Junpei back to the bathroom. As Clover's corpse came into view, he felt his heart flip and then fall to the bottom of his stomach. Something between a sigh and a groan escaped his lips.
What was it you wanted to show me?
His voice was hollow and empty. I searched Clover's body again. I found this. As he spoke, he moved around Clover's head. Then knelt down and flipped open her right hand.
Ooh. What?
She was holding a piece of paper.
A fucking clue, Ryan.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know. Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't sure what that meant, but it likely didn't matter. The paper was more important. He picked it up and carefully opened it. Oh, we're about to find out, Bobby. There were 2 sentences written on it.
Oh.
Truth had gone, truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand. What is this? Some kind of secret code? Seven peered over Junpei's shoulder at the note. Junpei stepped away from Clover's body and into the living room. He began to pace, attempting to decode the code. First clue is likely the phrase sinister hand. Sinister hand means...
Well, what do we think it means? What are we thinking?
Could it mean the left hand? Because they used to think that if you were left-handed, you were evil?
I think so, yeah. I'm gonna put that.
Oh, cool. I was wrong, but
Huh.
got the right answer.
This is you.
Oh, sinister was a term used in heraldry that meant to the left of the bearer of a coat of arms. The left hand. The left hand. What did the left hand mean? Junpei looked at his own left arm. At the bracelet on his wrist. Did the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? He examined the bracelet closely. There were 2 protrusions on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face. Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone. Truth. Gone. It sounded funny. What did it mean? Truth. Gone. Maybe those two words.
Um.
What else could they mean, maybe?
I think what else could they mean? Yeah, because maybe truth and gone have 5 and 4 letters respectively, as do right and left. So
I think it might mean like synonyms for
maybe
those words could be
what
it
else could they
means.
mean? Let's see that. What else could they mean? Gone and truth would mean.
What else could gone and truth mean? Truth, of course, meant something that was correct, something that was fact, in other words. Something that was right. Well, you got it right.
I got it right for the wrong reason.
Yeah. That's funny. 2 in a row!
Soul read.
Truth, of course, meant something that was right. It would follow then that gone meant left. After all, after someone left, they were gone. In this case, however, they clearly referred to their directional homonyms. So that means truth equals right. Gone equals left. That seemed to make sense. Junpei looked at the bracelet again. At the 2 protrusions on the left and right side of the face. Junpei
Oh, fuck.
pressed them in the following order.
Oh my god, is this the Konami code? Okay, wait.
Okay.
Truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone, right?
Yeah.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right?
Yeah.
Right, left, right, left, right, left. This one, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Right, left, right, left,
Yeah,
right, left.
click it.
Truth, gone, truth, gone, truth, gone.
Right, left.
Oh, you don't
right,
have to read that
left,
part.
Right, left. And then
Oh my god, what? Oh my fuck. That's a lot of numbers. I sure didn't remember them. Ryan hopefully remembered
one
them.
after another 8 numbers flashed on, then off of the face of Junpei's bracelet.
Hope he remembered them.
He checked one more time to be sure.
1, 4. Oh. Oh. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Huh? Hey, what are those numbers? Junpei didn't answer. He couldn't answer. He had no idea what they were either. Besides, he was sure he would forget the numbers and the order they came in if he said anything. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Sure hope I don't have to remember that.
Muttering the numbers to himself over and over, Junpei headed toward the bedroom. Oh my god.
What?
Maybe that's the code for the safe.
I'm hoping.
143834221. 143834221. 143834221. 143834221. Before long, he found himself in front of the safe again. Its lock was the only device he could think of that required a sequence of numbers such as the ones he'd just discovered. Besides, someone had opened the safe at least once already. Had Clover come to the bedroom to open it? 143834221. Junpei slowly dialed in the numbers the bracelet had given him. 1 to the right. 4 to the left. 3 to the right. 8 to the left. 3 to the right. 4 to the left. 2 to the right. 1 to the left. Finished. Junpei heard the small telltale sound of a lock opening.
Ooh.
He grabbed the handle, took a deep breath, and pulled it up. Inside was a piece of paper. It was roughly the same size as the one Clover had been holding. Junpei picked it up. This is what it said. Fact number 1. The Nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. Fact number 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago.
Ooh.
So Snake was here.
Correct.
Fact number 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceutical CEO. Gentaro Hongu.
And we know who that is. In this run, we learned from Santa, that's Ace.
Cradle Pharmaceutical Chief of Staff. Nagisa Nijisaki. Cradle Pharmaceutical R&D Supervisor. Teruaki Kubota. Majority shareholder in Cradle Pharmaceutical. Kagechika Musa Shidu. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. 0. Junpei left the closet. There were 5 people waiting for him in the bedroom. Ace, Lotus, Santa, 7, and June. He looked at each one of them in turn and slowly placed his hands in the pockets of his vest.
Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me? Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. I'm with you?
I want you to all go to the big hospital room. Why? There's something I want to be sure of. You can take this one.
Do you want to be sure of?
I want to be sure the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying?
Yeah. I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover.
The atmosphere in the room changed. Grief was suddenly gone, replaced by a tension like a strap of leather stretched to its limit. 5 sets of eyes stared at Junpei. He pretended not to notice.
Anyway, if you could all just please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there.
Then, almost as if on cue, the bell began to ring. They all heard it. It was the bell from the clock in the main staircase.
Times, okay.
The bell rang 5 times, then ceased. It was 5 o'clock. They had only an hour left.
We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go.
Slowly, one by one, they followed Junpei out of the bedroom.
Perfect. So, on that, do you want to end it there?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and write a save here, write our save. And we're going to go ahead and get a raid set up. And next episode, we'll see what happens with this. We'll see what Junpei's theory is. And it was awesome having Ryan on for that one. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this raid set up. Thank you all for being here, and we will see you all next time. Okay, I'm just gonna set up the raid now.
Sounds good, dude.
Almost ready. Bye, Annie King. And yes, thank you, Ryan, for joining us for sure. Hey, Bobby, Kelsey, I'm actually just ending the stream. I'm sorry, Cal, we're just ending. But we're gonna go ahead and raid Leaf Zombie. I'm sorry. I know I might be live a little bit later. We'll have to see. I do want to try and get this ending, but I don't know how long it is, and I don't want to, I don't want to push things out a little bit longer than they are. So it could be like a full-on hour or more, we don't know. So thank you all for being here, and we will see you all next time. Bye now. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like, follow, and subscribe. Check us out on other social medias linked in the description. Bye now.